Hi, boys and girls.
Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Thompson and Jordan. We're going to read one of Jordan's favorite stories. What's it called?
I'm Dora Egg.
Dora's Eggs. It's a great story about what?
Dora Egg.
Dora's eggs. Dora was sitting on a nest of eggs. They were shiny brown and smooth to touch. "These are my very first eggs," clucked Dora proudly. "I must get all my friends to come and admire them." Here she goes. She's going to go get all her friends. Are they going to come? Dora climbed out of the hen house and into the farmyard. "Who shall I visit first?" she wondered. "I know. I'll go and find Debbie Duck."
Debbie Duck.
Debbie Duck.
That's a funny name.
Dora hopped over the fence and across the field until she reached the pond. "Hello, Debbie,"
Hello,
she called.
Debbie.
"Would you like to come and see my eggs?" "I can't come now," quacked Debbie. "I'm teaching my babies to swim." Dora stood watching the ducklings. See the ducklings? Splashing around and learning to paddle. Somehow she felt a little bit less excited. "My eggs are nice," she thought, "but those fluffy ducklings are much nicer." Dora was just a little sad as she trotted over to the sty to visit Penny Pig. "Hello, Penny," she clucked. "Would you like to come and see my eggs?" But Penny didn't hear. She was having too much fun tumbling around with her wriggly piglets. Dora gave a little sigh. "My eggs are nice," she thought, "but those wriggly piglets are much nicer." Dora gave another little sigh as she climbed the hill to find Sally's sheep. "Would you like to come and see my eggs?" she asked Sally. "Not today," bleated Sally. "I'm too busy keeping an eye on my lambs." Dora looked at the lambs frolicking in the field. She felt rather glum. "My eggs are nice," she thought, "but those lambs are much nicer." Very sadly, Dora left and walked back to the farmyard. On her way, she bumped into Daisy Dog.
Daisy Dog?
"Hello, Daisy," clucked Dora. "Would you like to come and see my eggs?" "Ruff! Sorry, Dora," barked Daisy, wagging her tail. "I can't come now. I'm taking my puppies for a walk." Ruff, ruff. Dora was beginning to feel quite miserable.
What if I sit on that table?
"Sure. My eggs are nice," she thought, "but those cute puppies out for a walk are much nicer." You may. In the farmyard, Dora stopped at the cow shed. She wished she felt happier. Perhaps Clarissa the cow would cheer her up. "Would you like to see my eggs?" she called. "Shh," mooed Clarissa. Nodding at the straw, snuggled up by her feet was a newborn calf, fast asleep. Dora wanted to cry. "My eggs are nice," she whispered, "but that little calf all snuggled up is much nicer." Dora walked across the yard, oh bless you, in the sunlight and climbed into the hen house. What was there?
Eggs?
Her eggs were just as she had left them. Smooth and brown and very still. Do eggs move?
No.
No, they don't. "My eggs are nice," sighed Dora, fluffing out her feathers, "but everyone else's babies are much nicer." She's sad.
Why is he sad?
Very sadly, Dora settled herself on her nest. Crack! Dora jumped up in surprise. "Oh, no!" cried Dora. "I've broken them." Tears began to roll down her face. They splashed onto the nest and over the cracked eggs. As each tear fell, the cracks grew wider and wider. Up popped a fluffy head. And then another and another. Soon the nest was full of tiny chicks. What did the chicks say? Yes, they said, cheep, 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 cheep. Dora stopped crying and stared at her babies.
What did that mean?
It means she looked at him like this. Can you stare at the camera? It didn't matter that the eggs were broken. The new chicks were everything Dora had ever wanted. Proudly, she strutted out into the farmyard, and one by one, the chicks followed her. Can you sit down on my lap for the last little bit?
Yeah.
All of the animals stopped and looked.
I'm not trying to go too deep. I'm just for myself. It's not to,
Why, Dora, quacked Debbie. They're as fluffy as my ducklings. And wriggly like my piglets. Winked Penny. They're as playful as my lambs. Bawed Sally. And you can take them for walks, just like my puppies, said Daisy. But best of all, mooed Clarissa, best of all, your chicks can snuggle up to you, just like my calf snuggles up to me. Cluck, said Dora happily, agreeing with her friends. My eggs were nice, but my babies are much, much nicer. The end.
Now we'll read another book.
Maybe. Say bye-bye, boys and girls.
Bye-bye, good boys and girls.
Say have a good night.
Have a good night.